In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how overtime pay works in the UK. And then we'll go through this fully automated Excel spreadsheet that calculates everything for you instantly. Now, first things first, there is no single legal overtime rate in the UK. It depends on your contract. Some employers pay time and a half, some double time, and some don't pay overtime at all, unless agreed. But don't worry, once you understand the logic, you can calculate it in seconds using Excel. Let's break it down simply. Say if your normal hours is 40 hours per week, anything above that is overtime. So overtime rate is usually, like I said earlier, a time and a half or double time. But for example, if we have an hourly rate of £15 and we worked 45 hours for that week, but our normal hours are 40 hours, which means our 5 hours are overtime. Now, let's build this properly in Excel so everything calculates automatically. I've created these columns. In the first column, we've got employee. Here I have created a drop down for their names. Next, we have hours worked. This includes the normal hours plus the overtime hours. Then we have the normal hours, overtime hours, hourly rate, normal pay, overtime pay, and total pay. Now, for the purpose of this video, let's call this company Company X. Company X's normal working hours for all employees are 37.5 hours per week. And they pay a flat rate of a time and a half for all overtime worked. So we are going to calculate the overtime hours, normal pay, overtime pay, and total pay together. So let's start with column D. To calculate the overtime hours, we must take the hours worked less the normal hours. We will use the max formula. This ensures overtime never goes below 0. So we'll say equal to max, open parenthesis, 0, semicolon. Some use commas. Some Excel versions use commas, but with mine I have to use a semicolon. B2 less C2. So employee Alex worked 2.5 hours overtime. We drag this formula down for all staff. To calculate normal pay, we have to use the MIN formula, M-I-N, because it limits normal pay to the employee's standard working hours. Any additional hours are treated separately as overtime. So we'll say X is equal to minimum, open parenthesis, B2, semicolon, C2, close parenthesis, times E2. Then, like we did with the overtime hours, we just drag down. We will do this for the overtime and the total pay columns as well. Overtime pay has quite a straightforward formula. You take the overtime hours worked and multiply that by the hourly rate, and then the overtime multiplier, as I'm doing here. And voila, we have the overtime pay sorted. Total pay. Now with this, we just add the normal and the overtime pay and drag that down. So whenever your hours worked change, everything else will update automatically. So if you put in 45 hours work or 37 and a half, it will stay the same. It wouldn't have worked overtime. But if you put in something like 42 hours, like I've done here with all these names, it will change automatically. All the formulas are included in the spreadsheet. So to sign up for my mailing list, please find this free template below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. So see you soon.